The fallout over last week's overturned Roe v. Wade abortion ruling continues. Two local prosecutors are giving their word. If abortion laws change in Virginia, they will not prosecute cases that would go against those restrictions. 10 of your side's Brett Hall is live in the newsroom with that part of the story tonight. Brett?
Tom, those prosecutors are the Commonwealth Attorney for Norfolk, Ramin Fadahi, and Stephanie Morales of Portsmouth. Fadahi saying in a statement in part that he will, quote, not waste my fellow citizens' resources on the witch hunts that the ruling opened the door of. But is that their call?
Tonight, if you live in Virginia and North Carolina, abortion laws remain as they were before last week's overturning of Roe v. Wade. However, with Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin pushing for a ban after 15 weeks of pregnancy, two Hampton Roads prosecutors are vowing to ignore those additional restrictions. When we saw the state's top cop, Attorney General Jason Miyares, we asked,
Do you have any comment on that?
I mean, everybody has prosecutorial discretion.
That is protected under Virginia state law. Miyares' attempt to step in and prosecute crimes when local prosecutors don't failed during the past session of the General Assembly. On the issue of Roe v. Wade, Miyares has come out in support of states making the decision.
But I don't serve in the General Assembly anymore. That's a decision that's left up to the General Assembly and the governor. My job is to enforce the law. My job is not to pass laws, and that's going to be my role as Attorney General.
Tonight at a rally in Hampton hosted by the NAACP, the goal was to get out the vote to make sure those laws remain as they are.
If we're not proactive, then we'll end up on the menu. We need to be at the table. And so we have to try and get as many people registered to vote.
Now, I'm far from the first to say it, but the Democrats in particular are looking to use this issue to energize their base ahead of the November midterms. The entire Virginia General Assembly is up for a vote next year. Live in the newsroom, Brett Hall, 10 on your side.